Yeah, I kind of like the SEC having divisions though, and they're bringing in
Why?
Texas,
Because it's the only
Oklahoma.
chance that Florida has to make an SEC championship.
No, I'm not gonna lie, I really appreciate like not having to play at Alabama. But
I don't know what I'm doing. This is not the intro. Listen, it was a good week for Zach Stradamus.
It was
a good week.
I think whoever doesn't win that NFC East is going to get screwed because Dallas is not the same team on the road they are at home, and Philly's just falling apart right now.
Yeah.
Which it should be Dallas winning division, but
yeah, you'd think so.
Trevor, you're a Philly fanboy.
Yeah.
What's happening to this team? They lost to Arizona. Is it the curse? Is it the curse?
Y'all learned about my brother Kyler Murray. Nah, not even.
A certain guy named Lamar has never played well in the playoffs.
Shut up, Kerry. Yes, he has.
Lost like every game. He hasn't done anything.
You really got to pick a side on that, dude.
What? No, it's a quarterback. Idiot. Go look at his numbers. Look what happened in the game. Watch the game. Go back. Watch the games highlights this week.
First of all, you know I'm not going to do that. And you're not going to do that either. I'm not looking at the numbers.
There's nothing to look. If you won't watch the game, you won't look at the numbers. Then there's no arguing.
I watched it when it happened. He played fine. He threw a bad pick at the end to Taron Johnson.
It was a bad week for Zach Stradamus.
It was a bad week for Travis.
I went from good to really bad. But welcome back to the Barely Football Podcast. It's about football, but barely. I am your host, Zachary Smith. Joined me as always are my two very good friends, one of whom is a swell guy who likes to get high. It's Barely Trev Scott.
Allegedly. How's it going, Zach?
And the other friend is cooking the books, and he doesn't have the looks. It's Kerry Dempsey. How we doing?
Hey.
Lovely. Sadly, as you can see, I officially lost the bet this year about the jersey. I'm wearing a number 4 Dak Prescott jersey that I had to buy. So I'm repping Dak.
I have to buy a Justin Fields jersey.
Yeah, Zach he needed 2 interceptions, and Justin Fields only threw the ball like 12 times.
It sucks because he only played like 11 games. So that really sucks for me. But I'll get the jersey.
He finished under on completion too, right?
Yeah, he didn't hit the completion percentage goal.
Just the interceptions.
Just the interceptions. Missed the yards. Missed the completion percentage, but he didn't play enough to throw 11 interceptions.
We had some other bets, wrap up. Keenan Allen did not play week 18.
Yeah, I was at a bottle of wine, I think.
Wait, I have it right here. I can look it up. Hold on.
A certain Philly running back also did not play week 18, so he finished the number 20th running back, so he was not in the top 18 with DeAndre Swift.
But there was also another DeAndre Swift bet that me and Kerry made that I went back and found that was over 6.5 touches per game, and he blew that out of the water. So me and Kerry actually voted to absolve both of these bets. He doesn't have to give me $25, and he doesn't get to slap me in the face 5 times.
You still get to slap him, though.
I do?
Yeah.
Why?
For what?
Oh, no, wait. Oh, wait, actually?
Probably.
Yeah, you get to slap him in the face. I don't know why this was a thing. Carrie, I'm looking at this sheet of paper. I want you to read this for me. I want you to
Christian Watson?
If you can read it. 19.5 interceptions, AR-15, Trevin Carey for a slap.
I feel like that should be not count. He played 3 games. He played 3 games.
Well, we didn't have that down, Kerry. And you're Mr. Very Specific, Mr. We never said what kind of beer. I'm gonna buy you that fight.
Yeah, we never said what kind of scotch. It's like actually, yeah, we did. It was a 15-year scotch. And I got a scotch that was made yesterday. Tasted like burnt asshole.
We also lost another bet to Trevor.
Oh, did we?
About the Jaguars. Trevor talked about on Twitter.
Oh, I owe Carrie $5. That sucks.
Unfortunately, we bet that Trevor Lawrence would have a better season than Dak Prescott.
And less interceptions. And John O'Leary. He never responded to that tweet. He's ducking. John, I know you saw it, man. Talk to me. But, Carrie, I will let you know, even if our slap bet does stand, you can ask any of my ex-girlfriends. I don't hit that hard. So, got nothing to worry
I
about.
don't feel
really.
like that's okay to say.
Probably
Like,
not.
I really don't. I don't feel like that's an okay thing to say. Maybe that's just me.
All right,
What are we podcast? What are we drinking, boys?
What are we drinking tonight?
Y'all go first.
Zach, I know you're. I gave Carrie a little rain check for the Reaper chicken because he was sick. I know you're sick tonight, but you also owe me a couple shots. Do you want to push those back to another week?
I'm pushing those back.
Okay.
I'm pushing those back. I'm like, it was not a good. Oh, I've not had a great week so far.
He's not a great week.
All right, I'll accept it. I'll accept it for both of you. Check this can out. Look at that.
That's pretty sick. I think I've had that one before.
A tropical beer hug, an Imperial IPA that is 9.9%. At that point, I would just put 10% on the can.
Facts.
Goose Island Beer Company, probably could have saved a little ink there. I don't know though. But
Do you like IPAs?
Yeah, excited to try this out. Can's beautiful.
Do you like IPAs? I thought you didn't like them.
I don't mind. It's like every once in a while, you can't have the faith. So you got to settle for, something a little bigger than you usually got. But
okay,
that's fair. All right, I got a Tail Spinner Brew Nashua Blue Fest Beer Lager, 6.5%.
Nashville Blue?
Nashua, New Hampshire, sadly.
Oh.
But I don't really get the blue in this. It has a little bit of blue flavor, but it's more of just a lager. It's all not bad, 6.5, but I don't get the blue in here. It's not blue, guys. Come on.
It's not blue. Do you not want to double die?
I don't know. Maybe.
All right. Well, what I'm drinking tonight, guys, is a sick boy drink. I have a hot toddy here. I've had it a couple times on the show.
Called it.
What a cool guy.
It soothes my throat. I'm gonna probably be sucking on some Hall's cough drops as well. So
wow, you dirty boy.
I don't want to ruin the show by coughing like a crazy person. So that's what's gonna have to happen tonight.
Proud of you.
So before we move on, I want to show you guys how I got sick. Okay, I got sick. I got sick over the course of it's like 4 or 5 months, and we're just gonna take a quick look at how Zach got sick. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna share my screen.
Poor guy.
All right, we're gonna watch this. You can see why I got sick. And that's not a touchdown.
We were watching Trevor Lawrence.
And that's not a touchdown. And that's a perfect ball, not a touchdown. Good catch. It's not college. And another perfect ball, not a touchdown.
This is way too many highlights of Trevor Lawrence.
If we do this, we should do this for interceptions too, like drop picks,
Yeah, all the overthrows.
Well, if y'all want to put together a compilation, bring it next week, y'all can. That's a great pass.
I might do that. I have a lot of free time.
That's a great pass. What about the interceptions that got popped up in the air by the offensive player?
I feel like those don't happen at all.
It happened literally last week.
Third from Trevor Lawrence.
That's a drop.
This is way too many Trevor Lawrence highlights.
All right, it's 2 minutes. This is what made me sick. Okay, it makes me sick. Another should have been touchdown. Can't get feet down.
That's like a Four Loko beer.
A Four Loko beer?
Yeah.
And
what does
right
it
on the
taste
money.
like?
Bad
Just on the money.
Like I'm already
Another drop. That's another drop. Good catch, Calvin
This is
Ridley.
the worst segment we've ever done.
Definitely worth it.
Why are we watching this?
Another great catch there.
Can
We're
this
almost
please
done.
end?
We're almost done. Anyway, that's what made me sick. That's what made me sick. I'm sick.
That's sick.
I'm sick. Okay.
I'm love sick.
And I need a tissue because I gotta blow my nose.
So, you know what? I want to jump into a segment right before we start and talk about anything.
What do you mean before we start? If we already started,
That is true. It's before our.
we're 10 minutes in, bro.
I guess. All right. So if you listen to this podcast at the beginning of the season, we all did divisional episodes. No, shut up, Trevor. Shut up. we did divisional episodes about each division. We do this every year. We'll do this off season, and we all picked our division winners. So division regular season wrapped up. So I'm just going to give you quickly go through each division and give all three of our projected division winners in records. We ready?
Okay.
All right. AFC South. Zach had the Jags at 12-5. Trevor had the Titans at 11-6. Kerry had the Titans at 10-7. All three of us wrong, sadly. It was rough. The NFC West. Zach had the Niners at 11-6. He got it right. Trevor had the Seahawks at 11-6. Wrong. And I get the Niners at 13-4. Good for me.
All right, so I'm 1-1.
All right, AFC West. Zach had the Chiefs at 12-5.
Okay.
2-1. Trevor had the Chargers at 12-5.
Justin Herbert disappointed me.
And I had the Chiefs at 12-5, improving to 2-1.
Justin Herbert
there you
disappointed me.
Let's head over to the NFC South. Zach had the Falcons at 11-6. Sadly not. Trevor had the Saints at 11-6. Sadly not.
One game off.
Carry the Saints at 10-7. Sadly wrong. Let's head to the NFC East. Zach had the Eagles at 12-5. Sadly wrong.
Damn lie, bro. I had the Cowboys.
Trevor, per the graphic he made, had the Eagles 13-4. I had the Eagles 12-5. All three of us wrong as the Cowboys won.
No, because the conversation that episode, I remember it. The conversation that episode is like you're predicting the Cowboys' Super Bowl appearance against the Dolphins, but them not winning their division. And then you were like, yeah, I guess.
Yep.
I always said the Eagles are better, but the Cowboys are winning the division.
You make these graphics, bud. So ask yourself.
No, I didn't make it that
watch
week.
the episode. Someone go back and watch the episode.
All right. AFC East.
I didn't
AFC East. Zach and the Bills, 12-5. Look, he got it right.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Trevor had the Dolphins at 12-5. Wrong again. And me, I had the Bills. I had the Bills at 11-6.
I thought I had the Jets.
Nope. And let's head to the AFC North. Wow, look, Kerry right again had the Ravens at 11-6, winning division. Trevor had the Bengals, 12-5. Wrong again.
Joe Burrow got hurt.
Zach and the Bengals again at 12-5.
I thought the Ravens were going to be good. I just didn't see Joe Burrow getting hurt. So
same.
I don't think they would have won it even if he played, but
they might have.
I do.
It would have been closer. All right, the last division, AFC North. Look at Zach getting it right. He got the Lions 11-6.
NFC North.
NFC North. Did I say AFC?
Yeah. You said something else wrong too. You said
probably.
NFC.
I say a lot of things wrong.
Started talking about something else.
So with that win, Zach finished going 4-4 on his division winners. So good job, Zach.
I'll take it. 50% is pretty damn good.
And then I picked the Lions at 11-6. So I went 5-3 over 500. I'll take it. And then Trevor picked the Minnesota Vikings at 11-6. Trevor finished. What was that? He got 0 divisions right out of 8. 0 for 8. How is that even possible, dude?
Look, they're all easily explainable, and the NFC East is a lie. There's no way I picked the Eagles.
Come on.
You're wearing an Eagles shirt. He's like, there's no way I picked the Eagles.
No, I'm not.
He's literally wearing a Philadelphia Eagles shirt. He's like, I did not pick the Eagles. I would never do that.
No.
It's impressive that you went 0 for 8, honestly.
Thank you. This next coming year, I'm going 8 for 8. And if I don't, I don't know, I'd shave my whole body or something.
Deal.
Actually, no, don't. Never mind.
No, you already said it, and I said deal.
No, I take it back.
We had an offer and acceptance. That's all you need.
No one accepted it before I took it back. No one accepted it.
Yes, I did. I accepted it.
No, I revoked. I'm drunk.
All right. Last night we had a big game. What do you guys think?
I was sick and asleep. Glad I missed.
You saw my score prediction, 34-19. It's pretty good.
You're pretty close.
Pretty close.
I feel like it was a closer game than the final score would indicate, at least in the first half.
It was just Michigan jumped out to that huge lead. Washington wasn't ready. They came out and punched in the mouth.
I think they finished with 300 rushing yards in the game. They could not stop them at all.
Once they were able to relax, they were able to go back and forth.
Yeah, and if you want to talk to anyone about coming out and getting punched in the mouth, talk to any of Trevor's exes, right?
Hey. Wow. Wait, you said, yeah.
All righty then.
All
right.
I only made that joke because you made it earlier. So
no, it's fair. It's open. It's a really football podcast. We can talk about anything.
I feel like, do you think Michael Penix's draft stock dropped it all after not great performance last night. He missed a lot of open throws.
Yeah,
Had the interception.
I mean, maybe a little bit. I don't know.
Somebody will take a chance on him though.
I
Earlier
assume
than you
someone
think.
will.
I
I
don't
don't know
think
100
he's
percent
gonna
for sure, but I assume someone's going to take a chance.
It's just whether it's kind of end of first or like second, maybe.
Or third.
I mean, he's 24, so he's the same age as Bo Nix.
Yeah.
So he's no spring
Nix.
chicken.
He nicks.
I just
It's
found
the
hilarious.
Knicks'.
Once again, J.J. McCarthy literally had to do nothing. But 10 completions in that game?
Yeah, but he got hyped up by Jim Harbaugh. Did you see that?
He did.
He was
I
like,
mean-
you got this, man. You got this.
Don't think Harbaugh is going to the Chargers?
That's
I
the
feel like
rumor.
he is. I feel like that man is a Charger. No, that man is a New England Patriot. What? That would be crazy.
What?
Would it be crazy?
Why though?
Why would Jim Harbaugh go to the Patriots?
Well,
Why
they have
not?
a better defense.
The reason he left San
That's
Francisco is because him and the owner couldn't agree on Kaepernick.
That's true. I feel like
I feel
He's
like
gotta
he wants
go-
to go somewhere where the owner doesn't give a shit, and LA is the perfect choice.
but I feel like he wants to build that run game and defense, and I don't know. It's
Yeah,
hard.
the Patriots already have a big step ahead on that.
Justin Herbert is not going to be, a run first quarterback. I mean, according to Trevor, he might, but
Nah,
no.
should be a
What?
safety.
A safety?
I bet he should be a Reed Blankenship.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't know.
I think because who picked Washington, just Zach?
Are you talking about Pick'em?
Yeah,
I have no idea.
I think just me.
sadly.
You picked Washington, Zach?
You bet on it with him.
Oh, I thought you meant Washington versus Dallas. My bad. Okay.
Yeah, but Trevor, how we doing pick 'em? Do you even know?
That's what I was saying. I don't know. I need help.
It was Bills Dolphins, which I picked the Bills.
I
Trevor
picked
probably.
the Bills.
I
So-
picked the Dolphins. Oh, one. That's just 0 for 9. Whatever. I'm just tallied all together.
Texans Colts. I think I picked the Colts, so I got that
I
one
picked
wrong.
the Texans. Thankfully,
I don't know who I picked.
And then Saints Falcons. I know Zach picked if Desmond Ritter played, and Desmond Ritter played, so he got that one wrong.
Hey, they were playing good in the first half, though.
He had like 250 yards in the first half, and he just like forgot how to play football.
Hey, he's gonna have a new coach next year. He's gonna be fine.
Gary,
Yes,
you and Zach took the Colts.
I know.
Oh, I
I
thought.
would-
Okay, never mind.
I went 2-1. Zach went
1 and
Zach-
2.
1-2, and you, Trevor, went 1-2.
I went 2-1.
You picked the Saints.
I said the Saints
Yeah.
are losing at home. Look,
I feel like Trevor won the regular season. We don't have.
Yeah, he
They
probably
had-
did.
definitely.
I feel like he did. Sadly.
But the regular season's over. It's postseason time, and it's wild card weekend.
It is. And before we do that, we had a huge amount of winners. I think
Yeah,
it's the most
what the
we've ever had.
hell, guys? What
This
the
is-
hell?
We had about 100 winners this week, which is crazy. So this is
You're
going to take a
making
bit
me
move
have
off
to
the league.
read names.
Yeah, I
That's
can't do
Carrie's
this all
job.
alone.
That's Carrie's job.
We post these on Fridays at Really Football on Twitter. Get all three right. We'll shout you on the podcast. It's going to take a few minutes because there was a lot of you that won this week. But congrats to all of you. I'm proud of all of you. I remember the week we had like 5 names, and we like gave each of you a round of applause.
You know what I suggested to Carrie?
Shout out
I
to
said-
Super Jacks.
I was saying we should do
Sure.
an NFC pick'em and an AFC pick'em this week. Just have all the games.
You could, maybe.
You'd have to count a lot though.
You would. That's true.
Not me. You would.
I don't like counting. This took me an hour and a half to do this week.
We could just pick 3 games though. There's 3.
No,
Yeah.
we do every game.
He has to make a graphic for that, though. We do every game, but the graphic is 3.
It would be nice if I had my mouse though. I'm not gonna lie. But
Yeah, I did see your mouse. Sadly. All right. Our pick'em week 18 winners. I will do as many as I can, and Zach will continue
All
on.
sub in.
All right. I'll tell you when you're ready, Zach.
Okay.
At JMZ Gutierrez, Cowboys fan from Texas. At 7 Rings, 2-time winner. At LSU WCD 2016, 2-time winner. At Shy _ the _ GOAT, 2-time winner. At Sports Society USA, go-to platform for sports talk. At We Suck Again 1, Dolphins fan and father. At Mark _ Trollinger, fan of craft beer. At Chode_Foster, diehard Boston sports fan. At Duke Ondale, Bears fan. At Ricky89449195, lifetime Niner faithful. At Game Day Garage, follow on YouTube, TikTok. At Asylum Football, check out their podcast. At JJ Arrow Promos, 2-time winner. At DZig228, Saints diehard. At Fourth Truth and Justice Warrior. At Arbat Sock 49, 2-time winner. At Bredman Jeremy, Titans, Vols, Packers fan. At BearX0176, 2-time winner. At Lot_Bear, 2-time winner. At Lions Win 1-3, Lions fan. At Rich Tor 406, 2-time winner. At Seth R. Broughton, 3-time winner. At Kovic Don, who leaves no stone unturned. At 420 Alien Sports, Out of This World Opinions. At Mark_Michalski, 2-time winner. At Mr. Lindblom, 3-time winner. At Who's Your Daddy 563, 2-time winner. At Bruz_T84, 2-time winner. At Joey Jr., Jets, Mets, Knicks fan. At NBA Jam Band, Liam Music Junkie. At Istiad, 2-time winner. At Nwire in OH09, believes in equal rights for all. At Wayne_Allen, Steelers fan from AZ. At Stephen Kaya, Pats fan from Maine. At Perbix for Norris, Bolts fan from Tampa. At Dank Farrick, Foosball's the Devil. At Turf Curl Leisner, 2-time winner. At Arson Jacks, 3-time winner. At Puffy Cheesehead, 4-time winner. At Mary Irizarry, 24. Maybe I'll get it right one time, Mary. 2-time winner. At PBP_Rich, LeBron. At O_Bearded_1, Time Traveler. At I Was Time, who doesn't track on follows. At F. Castoria, 2-time winner. At Beer Ad 65, Brad Schweiger. At Cokertonic, 6-time winner and a current leader. At Let Car Cook, Derek Carhater. At Rush Tom, 2-time winner. At Panthers fan, BM, father of 4 kids. At Aldog02, 3-time winner. At Ray WB, 2-time winner. At Coton_Mike, Mets and Giants fan. And at Bergie Turkey 1, 3-time winner. Zach, take over. That was awful.
At Delta Iron 48, 3-time winner. At Gary Timbers, unofficial old guy. At Bears House 10, 2-time winner. At Former_Cam, 2-time winner. At CJ Hale, 2-time winner. At Jason Meeben, Bills and Sabres fan. At Bea Retivo 91, he's a 32-year-old blogger. At Loco Ohio, 2-time winner. At Mike Hamui, 2-time winner. At Sleazeball FF, daily fantasy football updates. At RFL Show, check out their football show. At PJ Lowry not sports writer. PJ Lowry is just a writer and a poet. At Dooms Dave _football, he's a Texans fan. At Thomas M, author of 7 books. At PK Roos, 2-time winner. At NFL Guru 52, 2-time winner. At Kelly Hamo 71824, it's Kelly Hammond. At DVel05, Dominic Veltre. At DD Sports Talk, Maple Leaf Hater. At Randy Weed 993086162, Woke Boomer. At Peach State Bet, gives out free picks. At For the H-Town, Houston sports fan. And at John Gra 942-42743, he's a Universal Music Group.
All right, Trevor, finish it out.
Oh, man. First one is my brother, Jackson Clark. At Jackson Jeremy 8, the 3-time winner. We got Helt_Gary, a Rockets fan. At Look at That Mango. Look at that mango, but that doesn't have an A in it.
Okay.
At Thomas Noble 12, a special Olympics.
Power through it, buddy.
I got more in common with you than you think. At Old Man Gaming 606, an occasional streamer. Me too, brother. At Peanut_Butters, loves his dog.
Dude, come on.
All right. At Hot Dog _2022, a freedom fighter. At the D-Man Dude, that is Dylan, a lacrosse player. At the Fritz Walds, a Viking fan. At Aaron_Keenan, a fan of the letter K. Got more in common with you than you might be. At NY Gunner 23. It says not a fan, but it's Knicks fan. It's Joker 06, a 3-time winner. At Jerson, that's a tough one. Jerson Soriano 21, a Packers fan. Good time to be you. At Irish Brett 72, shout out to Ireland. At 227 Ronan, likes anime. Shout out to anime. And at it's JXY, a Saints fan. That sucks.
How did
Wait.
that take you as long to do that as I took to do 60?
Well, I had to do a lot.
He can't really read, Carrie. Give him a break.
That's true.
Shout out to Trevor, by the way. He failed my mom's class in high school.
I'm not surprised.
Yo, wasn't it just her birthday?
Yeah, it was.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Mom. It was her birthday on the 4th of January.
Wow, happy birthday.
How did you know that?
Yeah, how did you know that?
No, I think they're friends on Facebook or something. I don't know.
Ooh. Is that
Carrie,
new
Carrie,
step
I'm friends on Facebook with everybody you know.
That's true.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. All right. Trevor, do you want to pick our games for this week?
Yeah, man.
Or are we doing all of them, you said?
Let's do all of them. We'll put 3 on the graphic. How about that?
Sounds good to me.
All right, let me write
What do you have to write down?
our picks.
Why? Yeah, we should actually track the playoffs since we didn't track the regular season.
Oh, how convenient.
Trevor,
Well, I mean, we gave you the win. What are you talking about? Why are you being like, oh,
you definitely won. And I feel like Zach definitely got second. So
yeah. It was
I feel like it was
first,
closer.
second, third.
I feel like it was closer between me and Zach than it was.
I made a push mid-season, but had a slow start.
It's true.
Okay. So our first game is going to be Saturday, January the 13th, 4:30 p.m. Eastern. We got the Cleveland Browns, the 5-4 game. Cleveland Browns going to Houston to take on C.J. Stroud and the Houston Texans. Carrie, I feel like these are 2 of your babies. I feel like you should take this one first.
This is a tough one, man. It's like choosing between my dad and my son.
What?
Joe Flacco and C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud's my new Herbert, man.
Okay.
Well, you got to pick something, dude. What's it going to be?
I love C.J. Stroud, but I don't love the Texans as much as I love that Browns defense, and I trust Joe Flacco with the playoffs. I think the Browns win it close, but if the Texans win, I don't hate that. But I'll go with Browns just to be sure. As Zach dies over there.
Okay, so Carrie's going Cleveland.
Give me the Browns.
Zach's going Cleveland.
Playoff Joe? You kidding?
Yeah, playoff Joe's a scary dude.
Man, give me Houston. They got a lot of beautiful African women there. It's about
I say this every week.
Yeah, give me Houston. Give me Houston. Game 2, same day, Saturday, a little later on, 18 Eastern. It's going to feel like 0 degrees. It's a blizzard. They're evacuating people out of the area. It's the Miami Dolphins going to Kansas City, take on the Chiefs in a tundra. This is so easy for me. You don't even – Dolphins by 50.
God damn. I was going to take the Dolphins, but he just said it.
I bucked by 50 this year, and it worked. I think against the Jags.
Come on. I hate on Mahomes as much as the next man. This Dolphins team is going – they haven't won a playoff game in 20 years. It's going to start.
That has nothing to do with anything right now.
You watching this last – was it 2 days ago? Come on. This team –
They played way better than Kansas City did. Come on.
They're cooked. It's over. Sadly.
Okay, fine. Do it. Whatever. I'll gladly go up 2 games.
Chiefs by double digits.
I'm going to take the Chiefs just because Trevor said Dolphins by 50.
Sam Adams is not liking that right now.
No, he's
All right.
furious.
Our third game, Pittsburgh without T.J. Watt going to Buffalo to take on the Bills.
I mean, you said it.
Dude,
Yeah, he did. I feel like me and Zach could have bet about the Steelers making the playoffs. But
Yeah, we did.
I'm too lazy to go back and look for it.
No, we did. I had it up
Morgan.
here. What do I owe you? $5, I think it was.
Wow.
So I'll give
I
you
sold. I owe Zach a 24 pack. I think.
You owe me a lot of stuff, dude. I
Probably.
still haven't gotten that shit from last year.
I give you the scotch. That's all you're ever getting.
No. Let it be known. Carrie doesn't pay up on bets.
It's a bad thing.
Life. Hey, you're not dead yet. Like, who knows? Maybe your funeral, I'll show up and pay it. I'll give your grandkids will be there, and I'll be like, here's that scotch I promised your father one day.
It's the Bills, though, by the way. It's the Bills. No TJ Watt, no Steelers.
I'm taking the Bills as well, as much as that pains me to do.
Yeah, they lucked out.
Yeah, buy me mead. I'll take mead.
Would you consider the Steelers if TJ Watt had played or no?
Yes, absolutely. I'd probably take them just out of hatred.
Don't you hate the Steelers too?
Yeah. Like
Right.
choosing between that would have been a really good joke. Oh, I can't say that.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
What's the next game?
Yeah.
Where it gets interesting. Flip on over to the NFC. Green Bay at Dallas. Taking
Green
Dallas.
Bay? Green Bay? Green Bay?
Wow.
Do it, Zach.
Perfect timing.
Oh, that
Welcome
was
back to the show, Goot.
Hi. Are you guys never seen me before?
No, this is the first time
Wow.
seeing you.
Talking.
I was expecting to meet Aaron Rodgers this whole time.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
Rodgers with the
I don't look like a hippie. I'm sorry.
Perfect timing.
I already got one of those.
Solid timing.
All right. Why don't we go through ours before Good answers this one?
Okay.
Zach, who you got?
So what's the game? It's Dallas and Green Bay? At
Yeah,
Dallas?
Dallas.
Well, I mean,
I'm going Dallas. No question about it.
it's
Sorry.
practically become my motto this year. I don't believe in love,
Wow.
so I'm going with Dallas.
Bill, that's crazy.
Gary?
He's just a
Sorry.
hater.
I just don't believe in love. Listen, y'all can believe in love. Y'all can, have your all little, thing. But me over here, I just don't believe.
Just because I wear this jersey doesn't believe I believe in this man. I do not trust Dak Prescott in the playoffs, and I never will.
Thank you, Carrie.
Packers upset. Jordan Love leaves the Packers to the promised land of the second round. I believe in love, unlike some other people on this podcast.
Oh.
Sorry.
Trevor?
I said I didn't have to think about it at all. I'm taking Dallas at home.
I mean, you did pick them to win the Super Bowl.
I picked them to go to the Super Bowl.
Shout out to Super Jacks. He doesn't believe in love either.
That's sad.
But Green Bay's defense is not going to be able to keep up. They got to guard CeeDee Lamb. They got to guard Brandon Cooks. They got to, watch out for the running game. They got to put pressure on Dak.
Let's be honest. Tony Pollard's been the biggest disappointment this year. There is no running game in Dallas.
It's still too much to ask for Green Bay's defense right now. Sorry. Offense is cool, though.
I know how upset Goot was about that Razul Douglas trade. She's been crying about it ever since it happened.
Yeah, I
On
have.
Twitter.
I will fully admit that. I'm so angry. I'm still angry about that.
All right, so what's your official prediction for this game, dude?
I would really love to say that it's an underdog story that we come in and we pull it off, but I agree with Trev. I think that they have too much going on for us to handle. Like, the story's great. I'm so glad that this is we're the youngest team in the NFL and we've made the playoffs and all these things. And of course I want to pick us. My heart wants to, but my head cannot. I think the Cowboys win. I think at one point we'll keep it close, but I think towards the end they probably win by 10 is my prediction. But I don't know because Dak
Who is
Prescott.
that?
Do what?
What?
No, go ahead. I'll ask you after.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I think we might keep it close for a little bit, but I don't know. I think they
You're
got too
kind of
much.
hoping Dak turns into playoff Dak and makes a stupid
It
mistake.
happened.
Well, I'm still thinking about our defensive coordinator. I'm a little worried about that. I kind of want him gone. So if it means that he's gone, that's fine.
Why? You don't want your your pass rusher guarding the number 1 wide receiver?
Nope, I'd rather press.
Put him on. That's what I was gonna ask. How many times you get?
How many times did you line up on CD?
I hope less than 3.
CD likes to play in the slot too. So
Yeah, we've seen that one too many times this year. He was on Devontae Adams when we played the Raiders, and that was
that was good.
That was so funny.
That was so bad.
So funny.
It was so bad.
It was like I don't know who was quarterback in the Raiders at the time. It could have been Trevor, and it didn't matter. It's like you see that matchup and you're like, okay, well I know where I'm going with the football. It doesn't matter.
Yep. Just look at 91's way. I mean, I make that joke tweet every week about him like locking it down just because people like it, but obviously no, he's gonna get torched.
I feel like even if they lose, I feel like there's a lot of positive come away with the season for the Packers. Like nobody thought they were going to be here. This is the youngest team, and like this offensive core, Jordan Love has looked better than Aaron Rodgers did his first year starting.
He just threw 30 touchdowns. What's not to be happy about?
Christian Watson's been disappointed all year, but it hasn't mattered. Like all these other receivers have stepped up, like Wicks or Reed or Dobbs.
His hamstring is made of straw. I don't know. I'm really upset about that because he is not.
I had that same operation on my left ankle.
Wow.
Got the straw put in.
Straw, yep.
Yeah.
Who are you talking about, Dobbs?
Watson?
Oh.
Is he even going to play this week?
I don't know. Well, that's the thing. That was why everybody was so annoyed because our coach was like, yeah, he practiced really well. We're just giving him a rest day. And then he was inactive. And we were like, what do you mean? Like, he's obviously, and he's like, we just felt he wasn't ready. And I was like, then tell us that and stop. We are the worst at handling injuries like that. Like he just doesn't tell us anything ever, which is annoying.
Worse than Rodgers?
I don't know if anybody.
I was wondering if Gilmore was going to play, but it looks like he's going to play just with a brace.
Oh no.
That could have been a break for y'all if he was out, but
we're so. I would love it, but I just don't see it. And everybody's like, well, we always played Dallas tough, and I'm like, that was Aaron Rodgers, and this is just a whole different team. I don't think we're gonna get the same. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'm sure all of our fans will be really happy to tell me that because they do not like any type of criticism put towards our team ever. Holy crap!
Can't relate.
I feel like I don't know.
Did you think the Bears game was going to be a shootout? Because I did.
I thought it would be a close one, but as much as we controlled that game, we should have won by way more than that. It just was slow, and it was hard to watch.
I got a question for you. Why couldn't the Bears pick out Justin Fields?
Wait, what do you mean?
At least once. Like, why couldn't they do that for me? See, this is why I don't believe in love. He couldn't motivate his defense to pick off Justin Fields twice.
That's fair. We did sack him like 3.
What? Do you think Justin Fields should be the Bears quarterback next year, or do you think you just get Williams?
I would love him to be honest, because he hasn't proved he can beat us. So if they want to keep him, that's fine with me. But I think their best move is to just start over and get whatever you can from him right now. I just think he struggles too much. I don't know if it's – I think it's in – is it in man? I think one or the other he's just really bad at. And so, I mean, that's what we did. And we had a spy, and we did really well with him. And he hasn't proved that he can beat us. I mean, he beat up on the Falcons defense, and then everybody was back on the train for him. And then he plays – I'm not saying our defense is good. Our defense is mediocre. But we just know how to play him. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. He just hasn't proved anything to me, really. But his fans, though, oh my gosh, they would die for him. I'm telling you. Yeah, every week, and it is nauseating.
Like Phil Razor.
It is so bad. I've never seen anything. It's like a cult. It literally is like a cult. Genuinely.
So Jordan Love has balled out like literally the last few months, and you still don't believe in Love? Like, why?
Yeah, not gonna make you believe it.
Yeah.
Jordan Love. PFR. That's
actually gonna be like when it's QBRETA is
no.
Then I'll believe it.
His EPA of 34.6 left standard size, Dungeon Dragon.
I'm just looking at his numbers, okay, guys? Jeez.
Yeah, he's got what?
Bro, they're good for a first year.
He finished what, like fourth in touchdown passes?
He got top 10 numbers.
Oh yeah, 32 passing touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 96.1 rating. 64.2 completion percentage, 4,159 yards. I'll take it.
Like, imagine if the Jags could have got that this year.
Yeah.
Oh,
You might be in the playoffs then.
oh no.
No, we don't need to play this crap again.
I'm just gonna put it on. We could keep talking. It's nothing.
Hey,
Oh,
I bet
good.
this
Another
happened-
drop touchdown. That's great.
This definitely happened to Jordan Love too.
Yeah, it's not like Jordan Love. I feel like I would rather have the Jaguars receiving core than Jordan Love's receiving.
That's so wild. That is so wild.
He has
That-
two people drop touchdowns against the Bears. I'm just saying. I'm
like
just saying.
Christian Kirk, Evan Ingram, the 4 games.
Christian Kirk has been hurt 90% of the season.
He's been hurt for like 4 weeks. Yeah,
Bro has been limited in practice all year.
Yo, we're still in Pick'em, by the way.
I know.
Bro has been limited in practice all year. Evan Ingram is pretty good, but he also dropped a pass, popped it up, and it got picked off in what was basically a playoff game last week.
Yeah, let's hear it, Zach. We haven't gone into it yet. What are your thoughts on the Jaguars' epic choke from last week? And
Oh
this,
no. It's getting
let's
personal.
hear it.
I mean, I already told you. I've talked about it.
Have you?
Yes,
Is Trevor
many
Lawrence,
times.
is Trevor Lawrence a bust, Zach?
No.
Oh,
That's the new trending thing on Twitter. I've seen
Well,
a lot of
you know
things.
what? I'm so glad you can get your Twitter likes and stuff, and that's so great.
Oh.
But when you're playing behind the 31st ranked offensive line, it doesn't matter how good you are at quarterback. You're going to suck.
He missed some throws, bud.
You would
I have
too
a
if you were always getting hit and sacked and having to scramble.
oh, not me. I'm
Oh.
the
The prince. He's the prince that was promised, Zach.
Listen,
Are you not disappointed at all by his season this year?
of course I'm disappointed. That's the dumbest question I've ever been asked.
I asked you that like 6 weeks ago, and you're like,
One
no.
time, I got asked. I ordered
feel like I've asked you
I ordered a mocha frappe at McDonald's, and they asked me if I wanted mocha or caramel. And that's a dumber question, Care. Of course, I'm disappointed in his season.
Wow, that was mean. I might cry.
Yeah, you should.
Do you guys think I've ever said anything wrong about the Jaguars? Or you think I was
What?
pretty spot on?
What?
You think I ever said anything wrong about the Jags? You think I was
You've said
pretty spot on
1,000 things wrong about the Jags.
about the Jags? I can't think of one.
No, he's been cooking with the Jags.
Can't think of one. I've been
Can't
talking
think
about
of
it.
one.
Wow.
Can't
You know
think
what
of
he
one.
has?
Besides
But
that,
Do you know what he
what
has?
was it, Gary? What did that guy say?
What?
It's like what was his name? Like Al Capone or something? He was like, "If you come for the king, you better not miss," or something.
That's the guy from The Wire, not Al Capone.
Oh, whatever.
Omar Little.
Yeah.
Hey, if we're going to Zach for the Jaguars, Trevor, what happened to the Dolphins? They choked.
I am not a Dolphins fan. Stop it.
Bro,
We can
you're
compare when
an
we get
Eagles
there.
fan. You're a Dolphins fan. What else is he a fan of? The Bengals,
We can talk about that
Lamar.
game.
After Tua threw that interception, Trevor said he was going to kill himself and blocked me.
No.
I mean, if Justin
Oh,
Herbert had done that,
Jesus.
I
if Justin
remember
Herbert had thrown
I
a
didn't wanna hear
game-losing interception to blow away the division, I don't know what would have happened.
I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to hear nothing.
No.
You
The
still-
Jags stink because we don't have an offensive line. We don't have a secondary. It's that simple. It really is.
If I just want to give you an opportunity to let
Yeah.
my prediction now, and I think I know what you're going to say, but I'm wondering. But if you could have one quarterback from that draft, just for next year only, and then you get a new question, would you rather have Lawrence or Fields
Lawrence.
next year? You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fields.
You know why? Because Lawrence has won a playoff game and Fields has never been to the playoffs. Has he ever had a winning record? No, I didn't. No.
Do you know what? This may be crazy, but I feel like Jordan Love might end up being the best quarterback in the 2020 NFL draft.
Who was in that
Respect
draft?
to it.
Herbert, Burrow,
Respect to
Hurts,
it.
Tua.
Mm, I don't know
Uh,
if they're-
That is crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Herbert's a Charger, so he's cursed.
He is.
I don't think Burrow can't stay healthy. I don't like Hurts at all. Tua is a game manager. I think Jordan Love is a huge like
Huge
ceiling.
what?
Ceiling. I was trying to think of what it was, but
I think Jordan Love has a huge
You
ceiling.
fill in the
Okay.
blank. Whatever feels right.
wait, Trevor. All right, obviously, Good is biased towards Packers, and Zach is biased towards Jaguars.
Hey, just a little bit. Just
A little bit. If you had to pick a quarterback to build your franchise around today on any roster, would you take Jordan Love or Trevor Lawrence?
Jeez.
You won't tell me anything about the rosters?
Nope. It's an average roster, average team, everything average.
Damn, imagine Trevor Lawrence with a 15th ranked offensive line. That'd be sick.
What, you got, like 25 touchdowns in the 20?
I don't know.
All right, great answer.
I don't know, man.
All right.
I don't know.
Wait, let's quiz Good on Pick'em while we finish Pick'em.
What does that mean?
Good, who you take, Browns or Texans?
Oh my gosh. I want to pick the Texans so bad. I'm gonna pick them. I'm gonna do it.
Nice.
I like it. Dolphins or Chiefs?
Dolphins.
Nice.
Rare Good L right there.
All
Steelers or Bills?
Bills.
Smart. All right, Trevor. What's our next one? As we
Green Bay and Dallas, we did that. So, man, this is a beautiful. The script writers were on fire when they did this. Matthew Stafford going home to Detroit. I heard Lions fans are telling all the people going to the game, if you got a Lions Stafford jersey, don't wear it.
That's
So,
lame.
so this is a fun one. I'm taking Detroit though. Quick work.
I don't know. I don't think the Lions defense is that good. I think I'm gonna go with the Rams.
Interesting.
I think it's a game for Stafford. I think he's gonna play really well.
I could definitely see an upset,
Mm.
but I'll go with the home team in a close game, but I could definitely see Stafford winning this game. But I'll go Lions just barely.
This is gonna be so nice. It's gonna be Sunday Night Football. If this is like a good game.
It better be.
Wait, who'd you
I took the Lions.
And Zach, you didn't say anything yet?
I haven't said yet. Golly.
Golly.
It's a tough one, Mr. Zaki.
Yeah,
This might be the hardest. Now,
Yeah.
the first two, the ones on Saturday are pretty hard.
I'm gonna go the Lions simply because they have a better roster, but it'll be a close game. And Matthew Stafford's never won a playoff game in Detroit.
That's a true statement.
That's true. Yeah.
To be
All
fair,
right.
neither has Detroit in like 800 years. So
That's also a true statement. Full of true statements today, I guess.
listen, that's all I speak. The truth.
Last week, Monday Night Football, the 5-4 game in NFC, the Philadelphia Eagles coming to Tampa to take on the Buccaneers. This is gonna be a very quick game. I think the game might be over by halftime. Taking the Eagles, you might get a good night's sleep Monday night, January 15th.
Have you watched the Eagles like the last 6 games?
Terry, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this or next Monday night or this Monday night. What is today? Tuesday?
You don't even know what day it is.
Okay, so next Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that matters. I don't care what happened 6 weeks ago. What's happening Monday night? It's going to be over by
No
half.
team that has ever finished 1-5 or worse to finish the season has ever won a playoff game.
What did you just say?
No
That's an
team.
ESPN stat right there. That's an ESPN stat.
It
No
is an
one has
ESPN
ever
yeah.
won a Monday Night Football playoff game when finishing 1-5, while the grass was growing at 47 centimeters.
It's true statement.
Clayton. All right. Terry,
Clayton.
Their record is 0-1.
let me tell you something about that stat you just
Do
said.
it.
Before they had opinions, Jalen Hurts had a purpose. So the Eagles are going to
Have you heard
We're
that
doing
guy?
the whole We're doing the whole let's talk in Instagram captions thing now. Really.
Have you heard the guy's stupid quotes? Like
That's the one he said. He said that
All
before,
we do is
before
a
they had
drum
an
or
opinion.
what he said.
Yeah, I had a purpose before they had an opinion.
God. Is AJ Brown or Devonta Smith even playing this game? I don't
They
think.
better be.
We don't take it, man. Is anybody taking the Bucks? Come on. So,
I'm taking the Bucks.
I'm gonna take the
like-
Bucks as well.
If Trevor
Okay.
if Trevor was actually a Bucks fan, he would say Bucks by 50.
I'm not a fan. I'm an
Wait,
analyst.
maybe he is a Bucks fan, and that's why he didn't say that. Because every time he says by 50, any team by 50,
Does not
they
win
lose. It's a curse.
That's true.
I don't think Philly can score 50 points right now on the Bucks defense, at least. I think it'll be like.
I think the
Philly will
Bucks.
probably
Here's
get,
the thing, though. I think the Bucks can score 50 on the Eagles' defense.
Now, is Baker healthy? Baker did not look healthy
Baker's
at all.
ribs are pretty bruised up. But listen, don't sleep on my brother Kyle Trask now.
Ew.
If Kyle Trask is in your hands, it's not a great place to be, bud.
Hey,
Sorry.
Sorry, I fell asleep. What was that? What did he say?
Zach, the University of Miami just took a transfer quarterback from like an NAIA school.
No, it was U of Albany. They were in the FCS playoff.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, I actually did look him up.
Championship bound, I guess.
No, we're riding with Ja'Cory Brown. He's going to lead us to the promised land.
were you about to say Tate Martell?
No, I said Ja'Cory Brown.
Oh, that's way different.
A little
Yeah,
bit.
Who are you taking for this last game?
Philly.
Mark.
I think they get it together. Finally.
Nice to know somebody else has brains tonight.
Like,
bro, Tampa's
I
going to
mean-
be popping.
giving up nearly 300 yards to Tyrod Taylor.
Whoa! Tyrod Taylor is like the fifth best quarterback in the NFL. Okay, I don't want to hear any slander.
The fifth?
The fifth, yeah,
Like 5?
like five.
Like 5.
2-5? Like 25th?
No, fifth, top
Fifth.
five.
What?
And he always has been.
He's probably actually the fifth best in the division.
Probably.
No,
Cooper-
who's better than him in that division?
Cooper Rush or Trey Lance.
No shot. Come on.
Actually, I don't know if Sam Howell is. Jacoby
Listen,
Brissett is better.
Tyrod Taylor wins football games. He's done it everywhere he's gone. Everywhere he's gone, he's won
Did you see
football
the Giants' record without Daniel Jones this year? I think they were like 5-6 or something, and they're 1-5 with Daniel Jones. Yeah, exactly. DeVito should have played the rest of the way.
games. No, Tyrod Taylor should have been the starter. Period. But he got hurt. They did that whole lung thing. They stabbed him in the lung again, probably.
They didn't. They just wanted to bring down greatness.
Exactly. That's what every team does to Tyrod. The Bills did it. LA did it. The Browns did it.
I'm saying there's conspiracy against Tyrod.
There's a conspiracy
Taylor in the
against
NFL.
Tyrod Taylor. Okay? A
We should
conspiracy.
We might start looking.
He had
at it.
2 winning seasons as a starter in Buffalo, and then they let him go. And then he started 2-0 with the Chargers. They let him go. Started 3-0 with the Browns. They let him go. He wins everywhere he goes. He wins football games.
Maybe. Or you're just the biggest Tyrod Taylor fan in the
Listen,
world.
I'm just talking about stats.
That is
I'm
so
talking
random.
about stats.
I know it's such a weird.
Like, I can't believe how much time we've spent hours over the past few years talking about Tyrod Taylor.
Hey, I seem to remember someone that said he talked about Brandon Cooks like 6 straight episodes.
I did. I went back and listened to some preseason episodes, and I talked about Brandon Cooks.
Yeah,
for
you were really
sure.
high on him before the season. You guys, don't forget about Brandon Cooks now down there in
650
Dallas.
yards, 8 touchdowns.
You were
I
like,
it.
them Dallas boys know what they're doing. They brought in Brandon Cooks.
They did, and they got 2,000 yards from their top 2 receivers. I love it.
All right, I'll hear some thoughts about this.
Thank you.
Not about this.
Top comment right there. I'm going to star it.
Zach, I know where you're at on this with Josh Allen. I want to hear Trevor and then Goo. Your thoughts on Josh Allen right now after an interesting performance against Miami.
Oh,
I want to go for it. What are your thoughts on Josh Allen this year?
Okay, side story. I just want to say that I met him he's literally like the size of my front door. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But I don't know. He's like sometimes he looks really good, and then that Dolphins game was just weird. And then I don't know how many. What was it, 29 touchdowns, 18. Ugh. I don't know. He's very bipolar. I don't know. Sometimes he looks really good, and then sometimes I'm just like, ugh. You look like you came from Wyoming when you play like that. You know. So I don't know. I hope he plays well for the sake of Stephon Diggs, or else Stephon Diggs is going to pitch a fit. So I hope that he gets his shit together for that. Because if
he's
not,
gonna pitch a fit anyways. That man's the biggest baby in the NFL right now.
The best player on that offense.
I feel like Stephon Diggs is gone next year, honestly.
I hope so. Free him.
I hope
dude.
so too.
Have you seen
Stop
his
lying.
season? He hasn't done anything in a long
Free
time.
him. As Allen, just because
What?
Josh Allen's throwing for 131 yards.
He threw for like 350 last week. Or
And what did
400.
Diggs have? And what did Diggs have, brother?
Like 60 or 80.
And then what happened when Diggs was wide open on that 70-yard touchdown?
That was a bad throw.
8 yards over his head. He was missing him too. Diggs is nice.
I would miss him on purpose.
Josh Allen is like, if you give a loaded gun to a 10-year-old, it's like bad things will happen, and maybe good things will happen too.
Josh Allen is the most fun player to watch in the NFL because
No,
you
he's
don't
not.
know what's going to happen. He's either going to make the greatest throw of his life.
I'm gonna go even more than that, Gary. Josh Allen is the best player in the NFL. Period.
You're sick.
I agree with that, honestly.
No.
Period.
Both of y'all.
Period.
He just needs to not force everything.
Yeah.
But, I feel like he's like, oh, instead of a punt, let me just chuck it down.
The only other quarterback in the NFL that could win with that roster, the way that he's done in the second half of the year, is Tyrod Taylor.
My God.
What are we doing here? What are we doing?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I gotta go to bed, dude. Like,
What are we doing?
Because Tyrod Taylor wins. Period.
Tyrod Taylor is
That
just a
roster. They have a good roster.
Do they?
No.
yeah,
they
it's
have
a good roster. What do
they
you?
have a very good O-line.
Yeah.
They have Kincaid. They have James Cook.
Kincaid is mid. There, I said it.
That's lame. He's a
He's
rookie.
probably a top 6.
James-
Top 7.
The top 6 tight
That's
end?
Top
crazy.
7.
That's
No,
still
he's
crazy.
top
Take
15.
a tight end right now.
He might be top 32. I don't know. Like,
That is
No,
insane.
give me 7 tight ends that you would take over him right now,
There's so many.
please.
Oh.
Kittle, Andrews, Njoku.
Andrews is
Laporta.
hurt. Laporta
I'd
is
still
hurt.
pick him over him.
Okay, that's 3.
I just said it. Hawkinson, Kelsey. I'd take Kyle Pitts bum over him. I don't even know why.
Evan Ingram,
Honestly,
better.
what? I'd take Pat Fryermuth over him.
That's
Okay,
actually
see
not a
that?
bad pick. Yeah, I agree with that.
Here.
I'd take
I
Dalton
said
Schultz
7,
over
and
him.
you gave me
I'd
solid
take
Dalton
Jake,
Schultz.
I'd take Jake Ferguson over him.
Good
I'd
pick.
take
No, you wouldn't. No, you
I'd
wouldn't.
take Green Bay Packer Tyler Kroft over
No,
him.
you wouldn't. Now you're lying. Now you're lying.
I'm not. Tyler Kroft's a baller.
The last 3 were lies. You like Dalton Kincaid. I know you do.
I'd take Michael Mayer over him.
You're
I wouldn't.
lying too.
No, that's no.
Ew.
That's too,
I
That's
absolutely
too
would.
bad.
And I'll
No,
tell you why.
everyone's
Michael
lying.
Mayer can block and
I don't know
catch.
why.
You know what
I don't know,
Dalton
everyone's-
Kincaid can do?
There's no way.
Yeah,
No, I don't know why we're lying like this, but no.
I'd take Michael Mayer over him.
James
Period.
Cook has
Oh,
almost.
that's gross.
that is weird.
Sorry.
Like, all right, Gabe Davis is awful. He's not a good wide receiver. Can everybody admit that? He's not good.
He's okay. He's okay.
I don't think he's bad. I think he's average.
Khalil Shakir?
Okay, what are we doing? Talking about wide receiver 3s?
They don't have any good receivers.
They don't have
Diggs
any
is
good
washed.
receivers.
Diggs is washed.
No, he's not.
That defense is hurt. They're
He's
built
open
around
all year.
15.
He's open all year. He's just getting fucked.
Honestly, I think there's a
Josh Allen
conspiracy
does not have an
because
accurate arm.
when what's his name? Sean McDermott started talking about 9/11 and Al Qaeda, they're 6-0 since then.
No,
Is
That's-
that kind of weird?
That is awful. Genuinely.
That was such a weird thing he brought up, and now they
Yeah, that
can't
was
stop
wild.
winning.
They worked as a team, like we need to do.
Ooh.
Here, I got this plane, guys. Hop on in.
But
well, if
Dude.
you can get them looking in the right perspective, you can make it. You can motivate
Okay.
anybody.
I feel like
I don't know if
The thing
that's
is-
the right perspective.
I feel like if this is Josh Allen's year to win a Super Bowl, it's going to be this year. Like, the AFC is weak. It is up for grabs this year. And they've beaten pretty much – I think I saw they're like 5-1 against like teams over 500 this year, which is like the best record in the NFL.
I don't know about that.
I think they could beat any team in the AFC right now. Do you not agree with that?
No, I don't.
I don't think they can beat Baltimore.
Me neither.
Has Baltimore ever proven to be good in the playoffs?
Carrie, what does that have to do with right now?
I feel like they're about to. They've been different.
What does that have to do with right
I
now?
hope he proves me wrong. I hope he does.
No, that's an agenda.
It's not an agenda. Lamar doesn't play well in the playoffs. We talked about this last week.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
You were supposed to go watch highlights last week. Did you go watch highlights? No, you didn't.
He told you he wasn't going to do it, and you knew he wasn't going to do it.
I didn't expect him to do anything.
That was literally in the intro to the show.
Yeah, wait. Goot, who's your MVP? Lamar? If you had to pick one?
Well, I just have enjoyed watching him. That's more so me just enjoying watching him. But I know they're never probably going to give it to anybody but a quarterback. But I think CMC is up there. Personally,
I agree. I think he should win. I think he should win it.
It's probably going to go to quarterback, so it's probably going to go to Lamar. But I don't know.
It's going to Lamar.
Yeah.
Dak?
Which is dumb, but
Even
Dak,
no.
how many TDs did Dak finish with? Like 34, 36?
Passing.
Zach, did you pick CMC as your final two?
huh?
Did you pick CMC as your MVP too? I think.
Yeah, I did.
What are you
Sorry.
looking at?
We're having like power outages here.
Yeah, isn't there like hurricanes cross country or something, or tornadoes or something?
Wild.
I don't know.
Like the lights flickered, so made me nervous.
Scary.
Creepy.
I guess.
This stream
Also,
might end very abruptly. That's all I'm saying.
What's that?
Why not? All right, Trevor, I saw you tweet about this earlier. Jameis Winston. What are your thoughts on Jameis Winston thing?
I get it. Okay, first of all, a few things. First of all, it should absolve in a couple days. Neither team made the playoffs. Like, season's over. Forget about it. Second, I understand Atlanta's perspective because they're lined up in a victory formation. Like, a fake spike is something you have to watch out for. It's something you coach for. But I can't ever think of any time I've ever heard somebody being coached for, like, a fake kneel or anything like that. But also, who cares? Jameis was kind of right. Like, he went out there, he talked to the team. The last 7 were – it's a little disrespectful, but I don't think it's a huge – I really don't think it's a huge deal. I think it should be over in a week.
Does anyone disagree?
No, I would just like to say that I think Arthur Smith needs to be studied in a lab. That's all.
He's a weird dude.
He's weird. He's so weird. He's so
Right to that comment, who was defending me on Dalton Kincaid.
If his father
Yeah.
wasn't the owner of FedEx or whatever, like, I feel like he would not have a job. He's literally, I think I said this for the podcast. He's Bill Belichick weird, but like he doesn't have anything to back it up.
Yeah, you're right. He just doesn't play. He just doesn't play good. So
and he's weird mustache.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's pretty creepy.
And he's not an NFL head coach anymore.
That's right.
I don't think he
fired
ever
at
will be.
12:01 on Monday morning.
Sadly.
They were waiting on that.
No, the weird one was Vrabel today getting fired.
I know.
Yeah, I thought that was weird.
He's gonna go to New England.
I hope so,
I
honestly.
think Vrabel can't coach quarterbacks though, so they're resetting. They picked Will Levis over Derek.
Sure.
Wait, why
Yeah.
can't he
I
coach
don't-
quarterbacks?
He made Ryan Tannehill like play the best he ever did in his career.
I mean, one good year and that was it. And I just
What?
think
It was a couple
his
of
brand
years
of football
Tannehill.
is defense and running the ball. And Ryan Tannehill wasn't dropping back and chucking it all over the field.
He still had like
It was Derrick
35,
Henry.
he had like 35 touchdowns, like 5 picks though 1 year. And he was
No, he
pretty
didn't.
good. He was pretty good for like 2-3 years.
He
Like
did not-
he was better than he ever was in Miami.
Never had 35
True.
and 5.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure he
that's
was.
fine, but okay, it's Mike Vrabel. It's run the ball. It's play great defense. Punch him in the mouth. Nothing.
He had
he's-
33-7 in
Yeah.
2020.
It's pretty good. been a long time, Kerry. It's 2024, you know. They picked Will Levis. I think it's the right idea.
I just thought it was they literally said like they didn't want to trade him because it would have taken too long and it was too
I didn't know you
complicated.
could trade coaches. Is that the NBA where you can't?
I think I don't know. Nobody ever
I've
I've
traded.
never heard about trading coaches before. That's
It's kind of
wild.
a weird thing. But I don't know. I'm surprised.
He's not, but thank you for the comment.
Trevor's never been right on like.
Yes, I am. What did the comment say? Oh yeah, finally. When we have
That's
somebody
better.
with, not being mean to me for no reason, has no reason to be mean to me, because I know secrets about you guys.
Oh.
Wow.
Black man.
Yeah.
Not as many secrets I know about both of you.
Wow. All right. Do we have any other topics from last week you want to talk about?
I think we should maybe do like a rapid, or as rapid as we want to make it, like a final send off to all the teams that didn't make the playoffs. Just run through them if we have anything to say about any of them before
That's
I can
good.
go from worst. First, we got the Panthers. Anything to say about that team? Anybody? I got one thing. I didn't notice this until I was watching the Bucs game this week, but their defensive tackle Derek Brown has 103 tackles on the season as a defensive tackle.
That's
Incredible.
nuts. Yeah.
So
That's crazy.
shout out to Derek Brown.
I want to say, yes, he's in a horrible situation, but like, come on, Bryce Young, you're the number one pick. You have to flash more than this.
I think it was a successful season for him because he stayed healthy. That's all I'll say, though.
That's it.
Yeah,
All right.
year one, he didn't get injured. The Washington Commanders, 4-13. Carrie, Zach, want to say anything about Sam Howell? guys
Going
both had
into
a
this
little
year,
failure.
I didn't think they were going to be good. I was surprised by Sam Howell this year because I think preseason I was like, "Is that the guy you're going with? You're going with Sam Howell? Like that's your guy?" And he showed some promise. Now I don't know if they're going to keep him moving forward, but I think they should and build around because he showed a lot of promise this year.
Hmm.
But when you're sacked 70 times, it's not going to help your
Yeah, I was gonna
confidence.
say, fix the O-line and then go from there because I agree. I think he has flashes, but you can't do much with an O-line that bad.
So just real quick, 0 to 100% chance. What are the odds that they trade up to number 1 and take Caleb Williams?
They could
0
get
to
him
100?
They could get him
Yeah.
a team though.
Mm.
What if the Bears take Harrison at 1?
It's risky. I think the Bears are going to trade back.
Yeah, no, I don't think they're gonna take him at 1.
Please, one of them take a receiver. Somebody, please let the Patriots get Mayor Williams. Please, that'd be great.
All right, well, moving right. Well, nobody answered. 0 to 100. What? Anybody?
I give it a 48% chance, just below 50-50.
I don't think they will.
27.
Okay.
-4.
Gary, say one thing nice about the New England Patriots season.
Number 3 draft pick, baby.
Oh, there you go.
Rebuild. Mike Vrabel's maybe coming home. I don't know. New quarterback, new era. I
Okay.
believe in defense.
4th worst team. The
Also, wait. One positive thing: Mac Jones is gone.
I want to see him go be QB2 somewhere. I want to go see him get another chance one day.
That man is a leader.
Yo, what if he went to New York, the Jets? Huh?
Oh,
No, Ryan Tannehill's a New York Jet. Sadly,
I'm
I
sure
don't
Rodgers would love that.
they said. I think it came out the other day. They want a veteran quarterback as a backup next
They
year.
do. They do. They want a
It would
veteran.
be like Jimmy G or Tannehill or one of those guys.
Mm.
Carson Wentz.
Oh,
I can't believe Carson Wentz had 17 carries in a game in 2023.
Yeah, that's
Had 7 what?
17 carries in a game. Carson Wentz, that is
Guy's
crazy.
a baller. He balls
That's-
out.
that's ill. That makes me ill. That's sick.
It is
Do you know what's sick? I remember a certain point. I think it was in this like our offseason show with you, Goot, when Zach was like, Sean Clifford should start over Jordan Love. I remember him saying that at one point.
I like Sean Clifford, man.
That's just crazy to me.
So niche, dude.
All right.
Listen, that was after they played the preseason game. Jordan Love looked like trash. Sean Clifford looked good. I'm not going to apologize for that.
You should.
What? But you still don't believe in Love, and he's looked good.
Exactly.
He's
You
looked
should
fine.
throw.
He's looked fine. I still don't believe in him.
Okay, all right.
He will prove you wrong, Zach.
Listen. No one likes more than me to be proven wrong. Okay,
Yeah, you've been proven wrong a lot this year.
not that much. About the normal amount.
You know, like, there's a point where I was having a really rough year with my takes, and then Zach kind of, like, came out and helped me out and kind of, like, bailed me out. It was great.
Imagine if I'd have come after you as hard as you came after me.
I'm a troll. That's my job. Like,
That's what pays the bills. That's what pays.
exactly. That's what gets 15 million views on a tweet.
Impressions.
Exactly.
Impressions, Carrie.
All right, Trevor, what's our next team?
Proper
State
terminology.
4-13, the Arizona Cardinals. Shout out to Kyler. If there's any way they can get Marvin Harrison Jr. in there, I would love for the stars to align. Them falling to 4 would be hard.
Jaden Daniels at 3, maybe? And then they get him at 4?
Yeah. Maybe. 5 wins, 12 losses. Disappointing year for the LA Chargers. Anybody want to say anything there? Justin Herbert disappointing.
Which one of you hates Herbert? Which one of you hates?
I
Yeah, who do you
don't
love?
think it hate him.
No, you hate him, dude.
I don't
We
hate
can
him.
drop the act. You hate him.
I don't
Yeah,
hate
come on.
I have no hate in my
You
heart.
just tweet about it every
I believe
4
like you sent like images of his house in the group chat and say this is a place I'm gonna bomb or something like that.
No, nothing like that has ever
Yeah, I'm
happened.
pretty sure that
No.
happened.
I don't
No,
hate
it's
it.
yeah.
I don't hate it. It disappoints me a little. I hate that the word elite was ever tied to him. I hate it.
Well, they're cursed forever. So
Tennessee Titans 6-11. Does anybody have anything to say?
Also, the
Actually,
Chargers need to get Brock Bowers. That'd be great.
I hope they get Joe Alt. That would be awesome.
What? All right. I'm gonna go find a
Say about
Trevor.
the Tennessee Titans 6-11.
Will Levis is the guy. He's the guy.
No, he's not.
I'm gonna
He
miss.
is that.
I don't know where Derrick Henry goes, but I'm gonna miss him in
He's
Tennessee.
He's a New England Patriot.
Oh,
He's a Dallas Cowboy, brother.
oh my God!
That'd be interesting. On this.
Honestly, the Dallas Cowboy thing makes sense to me. in
Yeah,
my
that
brain.
does. As a goal line back.
He just seems very Dallas, like a Dallas back.
Proper send off to the New York Giants. Did you guys hear about the news today in New York?
The Jews under the sewer.
What?
Never mind.
You didn't see
It
that?
was like police like pulling people out of the sewer.
There's like
There
what do they call it?
Tunnels under the sewer.
The Hasidic, whatever the
Hasidic Jews?
yeah. There's a bunch of them like under the sewers in New York, and I don't know, it's weird, but it's all over Twitter if you look it up.
What?
Oh.
How did I
Yeah.
not see this?
I sent it in the group chat like 5 times.
Oh, is
thought
that thing that you guys were sending in the group chat like a bunch?
Oh
Probably.
man, some funny stuff in there. You got to go check that out. From one New York team to the other, I wanted to say a couple things about the Jets. I'm pretty impressed that they were able to win 7 games without Aaron Rodgers. It's a very talented roster. And shout out to Garrett Wilson. I think he's a really good leader. And he took the jersey number 5 today. So that means 17 is open for
Yeah,
Devontae
for Phil Rivers. That's the veteran quarterback they're bringing in.
It's Ryan
Adams.
Tannehill.
Devontae Adams.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Wait.
Minnesota Vikings 7-10. Anybody want to say anything about Kirk?
You know, wait. Back to Jet. I saw this the other day that the Jets' first round pick, Will McDonald, whatever his name is, played the lowest snaps of like any first round pick in like a long time.
Yeah, I saw that.
10% of snaps. That was crazy. Also, Pookie's gone, Trevor. Are you sad? Sound like they'll trade him?
Yeah, because he like this. If he was gonna like succeed, like he had
Remember when
to-
he was the best quarterback in the draft, Trevor?
Yeah.
that on the show. I said that on Twitter. So
No, you said that on the show.
No
Yeah,
way.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Nope. There's no way.
I'm pretty
Yes,
sure that was
like
one of the
this-
old debate episodes.
It's just like he said the Eagles were going to win the division, which he denies.
No, I said that. I would never say that.
Trevor, stand up real quick.
No. Leave me alone.
All right.
Minnesota Vikings.
Jordan Addison is very good. Good
Jordan
pick.
Addison is a dog. He's
Yeah.
good.
Dang. Can you imagine if they had Cousins all year?
No.
He'd be an MVP contender.
No,
Probably
shut
would
up.
be.
Packers are not in the playoffs right now, sadly.
Yeah,
Sadly.
reality.
Well,
Zach.
doesn't have
go
an
ahead.
Achilles. That's not my problem.
True.
The Chicago Bears, 7-10.
Whoa.
Marvin here.
Whoa. I'm just kidding.
Personally, I don't care about they talk way too much all the time. And then, oh my gosh, did you guys see what Jaquan Brisker said at the end of the game? He's like, we don't have any stars over there. I'm like, okay, but then why did they burn you the whole game? What do you mean? And they have no shame. I've never seen
Yeah.
zero shame anywhere from that fan base, the players. They don't learn. They don't learn.
We should send him our condolences.
Yes.
Over. He needs to be upset about it.
Mm-hmm.
Poor guy. Honestly, Justin Fields is not the problem, nor is he the answer.
Okay,
True.
that's fair. Actually, that's fair.
Zach, your Atlanta Falcons, 7-10, missing the playoffs. Give them a proper send-off.
My Atlanta Falcons.
Your Atlanta Falcons.
Ew.
Yeah. It's a decent roster. Terrible head coaching job this year. When you have a head coach who wants to use your star players as decoys, you got a problem.
Who will be one for him, Zach? Week
Huh?
1. Who will be QB1 in week 1?
I have no idea. It's not going to be Desmond Ritter.
Taylor Heineke.
No, it's not going to be Taylor Heineke either. They don't
Ugh.
trust either of them.
I
don't think either of them are as bad as they looked this year. I think a lot of it had to do with the play calling on the offensive side by Arthur Smith. But I think that Atlanta fans are fed up and they don't want to see either of those guys back in an Atlanta Falcons jersey next year. So I don't know who it's going to be. They might draft a guy or they could go vet. I don't know. Because I know a lot of Atlanta fans. I know they don't want to see Heineke or Ritter.
You know Atlanta fans? Oh, you
I live right next to
literally
Atlanta.
lives in Georgia.
That makes sense, I guess. A couple teams at 8-9, the Raiders or the Broncos. Does anybody have anything to say about them? The Raiders or the Broncos? I got seriously nothing.
Let's ride.
Bring Antonio Pierce back as head coach. Come on.
Oh, he cooked. Also, shout out to Max Crosby. That's what I got to say.
Oh yeah, no, he cooked us the entire game when we played them.
Fire.
I think the Raiders are heading in the right direction if they keep their guy at head coach.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
I heard like on the way into the stadium, he was like he got out of his car and he was like hugging a lot of like the fans that were outside the garage. He hugged like 45 fans. So
Now 46.
I wouldn't do that, but he did. So
I feel like you would.
I think the biggest mistake the Raiders have made in franchise history is moving to a place where they literally have no home field advantage.
Maybe.
Las
If you want me
Vegas
to
is
focus
not a
on
place where
football-
you get a home field advantage against anybody.
If you want me to focus on football, don't take me to Las Vegas and give me like millions of dollars.
Fair.
I'm not saying he was right. A couple 9-8 teams that didn't make the playoffs in the NFC, the Seattle Seahawks and the New Orleans Saints.
Should have started Drew Lock.
The
Seattle
Saints
should've
talk
started
way
Drew
too
Lock.
much, bro. Keep missing the playoffs and like disappointing.
Derek Carr finally decided to show up like the last month of the season for no reason.
Mm.
He had,
A
like,
lot good though. He's fun
Yeah.
to watch.
I feel like the Saints will be better next year. Hopefully Derek Carr will come back from his good December and actually.
Derek Carr's just not like that guy.
He's great in meaningless games. Like for no reason, he just had 4 touchdowns and balled out.
I mean, that wasn't a meaningless game. I mean, the Bucs were played at the same time. If the Panthers win, then they're in the playoffs.
Yeah, but then we have to lose, but we didn't lose.
Okay.
Sadly.
No, it was for the division.
Sadly.
No, I wanted the Packers to be in. I just didn't want the Seahawks to be in.
Yeah, me neither.
Derek Carr is an overpriced Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton played better than Derek Carr, but everybody just wrote him off in New Orleans. That was sad. That's a great take right there. That's my
Respect
true.
the Red.
The Red
The last
Rocket.
two teams that did not make the playoffs come from the AFC. A couple of 9-8 teams. We got the Colts, and who was the last team that didn't make the playoffs? Oh, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
What about the Bengals? You forgot about what are the Bengals too?
Yeah, but no one gives two shits about the Bengals.
And
Oh,
I got nothing to say about the Bengals.
Yeah,
Jamar Chase
I don't care about the Bengals.
T. Higgins is gone.
Yeah.
Where's he
he's a
going?
chief. He's a
Hopefully
chief.
Jacksonville.
He's a little Patriot.
He's a chief.
The Jacksonville Jaguars got to improve up front. You can't be 31st in the league and be a playoff team. Secondary is one of the things I wanted them to draft for last year with Brian Branch. We had the opportunity to get him at our first round pick, and we decided not to do that. Instead, got Anton Harrison, who's been a pretty good tackle. But other than that, our offensive line is atrocious. If we don't draft heavy O-line and heavy DBs this year and then work free agency to get a legit number one wide receiver or even a pretty good number two, then I'm going to be pissed. And if Press Taylor is still calling plays next season, I'm not going to be a Jags fan. I'm not a Jags fan until he's gone.
Patriots fan.
No, I'm not. I'm just going to be a football fan. I'm going to be a football fan. I'm not going to be a Jags fan until he's gone.
Like Trevor? Have no real
Trevor is a Philadelphia Eagles fan, a Miami Dolphins fan, a Bengals fan, a Lamar fan.
and a Dolphins fan.
Not a
I already
Herbert.
said that.
Not a
Oh.
Herbert.
Yeah, he's not Herbert.
He's a fan of hating Justin Herbert. That's it.
Oh, okay. I have something about the Colts.
Go ahead.
Do not hate on Tyler Goodson for that. I don't think that's his fault.
It's a bad
feel-
pass.
It was like 70%, 70% Minshew, 30% Goodson.
I would agree with that. That's fair. But
Yeah.
He could have caught that, but that was a bad thing.
okay, well, and I think there was a video of their head coach like looking at Minshew when they were coming off the field, and he was like, "That's on you. Like that's your fault." Because I mean, they did have him. He was there.
Yeah.
That was fake, sadly.
The
That
shit.
was that was from like the first half, and I saw some like Twitter account like edited to make it look like it happened at the end.
Oh,
Oh,
seriously?
was it?
Yeah.
It wasn't. Oh, never mind.
Oh, Goot got duped.
I did.
That's-
It's fine. It's fair.
But-
Wow.
I'm just sad because like me and Zach have hyped up Gardner Minshew for years, and finally he had this shot. And he underwhelmed, but still, I love that guy. You can't hate Gardner Minshew. He's too good to be backup. He's not good enough to be a starter. I wonder where he'll go next. I feel like he'll go back to Indy as the
I
best.
would love for him to be Jacksonville's backup again. I would love that. Over CJ Beathard. I don't want to see CJ Beathard.
Nathan Rourke was the Patriots QB2 last week, Zach.
Dude, I don't know why we got rid of Nathan Rourke.
He looked pretty good.
The fans loved him. The same thing with Gardner Minshew. The fans loved Gardner Minshew.
Hey, Nathan Rourke is probably a better quarterback than Trevor Lawrence.
Shut up.
Mhm.
All right. I will head into rapid fire then.
Rapid fire time. Let's do it.
Oh, there's Trevor. I don't know what pink thing you just had.
It was just an index card. That's
He's-
it.
Yeah,
To cover up his camera.
makes sense. All right. What quarterback surprised you the most this season? I've got to say Joe Flacco. Did not think he
More
was
than
good.
CJ Stroud.
I wasn't surprised by CJ Stroud. I told you he was the best quarterback in the draft.
He did.
He didn't look like a rookie at all, though.
Quarterbacks-
Dak didn't surprise you guys?
He did.
surprised me the most.
Yeah.
I don't know. Josh Dobbs' Linsanity run was kind of cool.
That was cool 2 weeks.
Actually, I'll definitely easily. I should have said this first. I don't know how. Jordan Love.
I was waiting on it.
You know what? I'll say Jordan Love. He
Oh.
wasn't as bad as I thought. He was.
Wow, always a little positive.
Oh.
All right, just describe JJ McCarthy in one word.
Mid.
Does game manager.
That's 2 words. Or are you hyphenating it?
I'm hyphenating it.
Okay.
I'll say overrated.
calm, zen.
That's true.
Howard is meditating and then
I left my Zins at work. So.
Dude.
Oh my.
My Twitter alert.
Harry, do you want to do some more tweets or is that it?
It reloaded.
This is the first rapid fire that you haven't been rapid.
Yeah, I know. What the heck is
Usually
going
it's
on?
that.
All right, I'm going to do two at once because that's P. Did the Titans make the right decision moving on from Mike Vrabel? 1. And what grade would you give Bijan Robinson first season in the NFL? No and B.
There is no such thing as a right decision. It's a decision.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. No, they made a bad decision. Moving on from Mike Vrabel, he took the Tennessee Titans from an afterthought and turned them into a perennial contender in the AFC South, and they won it three years in a row. So after his first bad year with again a rookie quarterback, a lot of things that were going wrong for the Titans this year. This was not a Titans team that was going to be as dominant as they were 2 years ago.
No.
So after his first bad year, getting rid of him is kind of ridiculous. Bijan Robinson, unlike Vrabel, was suspect to some horrible coaching. I think given the touches that he got, I think he did a very good job, both as a pass catcher and as a runner. He seems explosive. He seems shifty. He's everything you want in an NFL back. So I'm going to give him an A. Not an A+, but an A.
I give him a B+ for staying healthy and almost getting 1,000 yards.
No, I was gonna say B.
All right. Do you still believe in the 2021 quarterback class? Trevor Lawrence,
No.
Justin Fields, Mac Jones, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance?
I don't believe in the class.
I don't believe in any of them. Maybe Fields.
Maybe Fields.
Jim Harbaugh will be coaching for what team next season? The Chargers.
The Los Angeles Chargers.
Chargers.
Michigan.
Or I could see this team doing it against their fans' wishes. The Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh.
I could see that. I've heard that, yeah.
Just because they make horrible coaching decisions all the time, it would not surprise me for them to move on from Pierce
Yeah?
for no reason, even though he's winning games, moving on from him and going with a popular guy like Jim Harbaugh.
What about the Bears? What about the Bears?
The Bears.
The Bears.
Eberflus is still there, right?
Yeah, it seems
Yeah.
like they don't. Yeah, I think he'll still be there.
I feel like he won enough games to at least get another year.
Oh, I love it.
Especially with
All right, what grade would you give Bryce Young's first season in the NFL? D-. I don't care that his team sucks. You have to show.
I'm going to be nice and carry.
Trevor Lawrence showed something his rookie year, even though he was in a horrible situation. You got to show something. He didn't show anything.
I'm gonna go C-. I'm not gonna be as mean as Carey because he was in a really bad spot, and they traded away his only wide receiver, DJ Moore, and then Adam Thielen is just not a wide receiver one. He hasn't been for years.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go B+.
D- because I think from what was said earlier about him staying healthy, I think that's pretty good given his rookie year. But I also think he's in an awful situation as well. I think it just needs time, and I think their owner was throwing drinks at people. Maybe we should not do that.
Yeah, he's throwing drinks at Jags fans.
Yeah, maybe we should not do that and just admit that.
If it's a Jags fan, I would do it.
Yeah,
I'm about to come through this computer screen and smack you.
No, free him. He didn't do anything wrong.
I believe he was sanctioned by the NFL or something like that.
Yeah, I think he was like $300K or something. Which is nothing for him, but
That's nothing.
yeah. All right, this one I'm just gonna send right to Goot because it's their rival. I guess it's their rival, even though they truly own them. Who should the Bears draft for the first pick in the draft?
I need to draft Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams.
That would make me more scared of them than I am. Well, I'm not even scared of them. Right? But I think they need a refresh, and like I said earlier, they need to get what they can for Justin Fields right now because I don't think this coaching and everything, it's not helping him. Obviously, they're not. I mean, if you're one of the believers and like, well, they're not, calling the plays like for what he's good at, and they're not helping him out any. I don't believe in that. I just haven't seen consistent play from him, and I think he needs another chance elsewhere. But all the players are certainly behind him, so I don't know. But I think they should go Caleb Williams.
Who do you think Justin Fields will be starting for Week 1 next season?
You think Russell is still good at baseball?
Falcons?
Yes, because he's a Georgia boy, so I'm okay. Why not?
Yeah, coming home.
Yep. Why not send him home? But
he actually grew up not far from where I currently live.
Wow. All right, who's the most disappointing quarterback this season? Sadly, it's Trevor Lawrence. I thought him as an MVP sleeper, and this man is not even anything. He's ass. Sorry, Zach.
Okay.
I didn't mean to offend you.
Deshaun Watson. Everyone's saying, "Oh, last year, he's just getting his feet back underneath him. Yeah. He's gonna stay out of the massage parlors. He's gonna be fine." And then what happens when you get old Joe Flacco back in there, former division rival quarterback? An 80-year-old man outplays this former all-star.
I think it's so funny you go from like such a piece of shit guy like him that everybody hates the Browns, and then now everybody's just rallying around the Browns because they have a lovable guy like Joe Flacco.
But I want the Browns to get to the Super Bowl, but I don't want them to win because Deshaun Watson would still get a ring.
That's true.
Yeah.
I just want Joe Flacco to start over Watson next season because that would be hilarious.
I want Joe Flacco to like dive into the end zone to give his team the lead with like 12 seconds left, hurt his shoulder, and then the next drive in 12 seconds the other team goes down and scores a touchdown to win the game. But like he left it all out on the field, and it was like it was like a movie moment. That's what I want for Joe Flacco.
Really cool.
Like end his career on a high note. Like he ran it into the end zone. Like put his body on the line. That would be great.
All right. Trevor and Goot, disappointing quarterback this year?
I'm going to say Watson as well.
Yeah, I could probably agree with that. However, last year or however long ago it was when we were talking about like leading into this season and we were talking about Justin Fields, I kind of was like campaigning for him, and I was like, I think maybe he gets it together this year, and I still don't see it. So that it's not disappointing to me personally. I love it, but at the same time, I know their fan base has been kind of underwhelmed. I think he's been disappointing, but I hate Deshaun Watson, so that takes the cake. I don't like that man. He's gross.
Trevor, I'm surprised you didn't say Justin Herbert, honestly.
Well, he fully disappointed me.
You picked him to win the division.
Yeah.
Pulled away early. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't get that close, but we got,
All right. Would you rather have Tua or your favorite team's current quarterback?
Tua!
I don't even have a quarterback, so Tua. Trevor doesn't have a favorite team. So
My current team's favorite quarterback.
Goot?
I like my team's current quarterback right now. He's done well. I'm going to love right now. That's just me being biased right now. But I do think that
right now.
I mean, Tua has Tyreek, but whatever. I like my quarterback right now.
Speaking of that, who's the better quarterback, Jordan Love or Trevor Lawrence? It's easily Jordan Love.
Trevor Lawrence.
I'm taking Jordan Love right now.
I don't know.
This is his first legit year, and it was a little first, but he picked it up. But
he's balling.
I think we need more time. But if I had to pick, I'm going once again with my quarterback. Love him.
I like it. All right. Should DeMeco Ryans win Coach of the Year?
He's up there.
I'd say yes.
Yeah.
It's close. Kevin Stefanski started 5 quarterbacks, though.
That's true. I don't
know. It's a
That
bet.
takes-
I feel like whoever wins this game this weekend wins it. Dan Campbell, though, shouldn't be thrown out of the race.
Yeah. Dan Campbell's really good. I
All
love
right.
it.
Name a quarterback with a better rookie season than C.J. Stroud. Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
He didn't even win Rookie of the Year.
So, I don't defend the voters.
You know what? No, I'm not going to say it.
Justin Herbert.
No. Well,
He had better stats than Stroud.
Yeah.
Better rookie year than who?
C.J. Stroud.
Anthony Richardson.
Oh.
What?
Okay.
Probably Herbert. Herbert had a great rookie year.
Yeah.
Cam Newton's a good one.
His best year.
Tim
Actually.
Tebow.
All right, who's the better head coach, Mike Tomlin or Harbaugh for the Ravens? I forget which one it is.
Raven, John.
This is John. Yeah, Tomlin's better.
John is better.
I think Tomlin, because there's like, didn't he set a record for like the most like consecutive winning seasons or something?
he
But
just refuses to lose games. Like
Yeah.
to have a losing. He refuses.
Yep.
No matter how terrible his team is.
He just says
John Harbaugh has a Super
that's
Bowl.
True.
All right. This one might be too old. This one might be too old for you guys. Pick one in their prime: Tim Brown, Chris Carter, Michael Irvin, Shannon Sharp.
Yeah. I'm not saying Shannon Sharp because he didn't reply to my tweet today.
It's Michael Irvin.
Tim
It's a little-
Brown was really good. So was
little-
Chris Carter.
Chris Carter's a touchdown machine.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go Chris Carter.
All right, here's a good question. She'll like true or false? Aaron Rodgers better than Big Ben all time.
Close number.
Yeah.
True. What the freak?
real.
That's
Come
Wait,
on.
what?
I could be so mean, but I'm not gonna cuss like that. I could be so
No,
mean.
cuss. That's a dumb.
Cuss.
What was the question? I wasn't paying attention.
True or false? Aaron Rodgers better than Big Ben.
Kerry hasn't been cussed at enough tonight.
That's true.
Aaron Rodgers absolutely better than Big Ben.
Yeah.
What
I
are we
would not.
talking about?
I'm just gonna call him a fat man. I was gonna call him something else, but I'm gonna call him a fat man.
Well, I mean, Kerry calls him a fat rapist, so like
Yeah, he's a fat racist, yeah.
Fat, yes, call him what it is. Yes. Big fan.
Who
Big
was that
fan.
offensive lineman that like watched the door for him?
I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't,
Zach, were you there, Zach?
No, I just remember the story. Like never mind. We don't have to get into this.
I don't remember.
It's
Hurts
really
me in the
not
middle.
worth it. But
Jeez. All right. Who's the best quarterback here? Hurts, Allen, Mahomes, Burrow. It's Josh Allen all day long.
yeah, it absolutely is.
Dude.
Say them again.
Hurts, Allen, Mahomes, Burrow.
Yeah, I'm going.
Oh, that's just because you met him.
She cooks.
He
All
knows
right.
ball.
Name something worse than NFL refs. Trevor's love life.
Okay.
Your uncle dying of cancer. That sucks.
If you had to shoot yourself in the foot with like a gun,
Like a 12 gauge or like a pistol?
like a shotgun, it'll like blow off half of your foot, and you don't get anything.
If you're gonna eat cereal and there's no milk in the fridge,
That sucks.
I eat cereal without milk.
What is wrong with you?
you like dry. What do you
I'm
mean?
a normal person.
He doesn't like when it's
911?
It makes it soggy
got
and
him.
gross. It's disgusting.
I'm lactose intolerant and I still prefer milk. What?
I don't know.
Cereal sounds fire right now.
All right. Should Eric Bieniemy get a chance as a head coach in the NFL?
Not yet. One more year.
Absolutely,
I think he
yes.
should.
In Washington,
Just in the NFL.
did you hear Tony said the R word this last week?
No.
Who?
All right. I don't know what he's talking about. Who's
The
your
old
favorite?
Wa- Old
We're almost done. Hurry up. Who's your favorite
Old,
Houston Texans?
What?
Who's your favorite Houston Texans player of all time?
Clowney.
Brock Osweiler.
Andre Johnson.
All right, Aaron Foster.
Zach, what about Lamar Miller?
I love Lamar Miller too, but I really love Andre Johnson.
What about
He was
Clyde
great.
Walford?
Arian
Dude, when he
Foster.
beat up Cortland Finnegan, that was awesome.
That was crazy.
Arian Foster.
All right,
Andre Johnson's in the chat, baby. Let's go.
all right, who should win?
Andre Johnson was in our chat. I was about to.
That'd be
I
pretty
wish.
cool.
That would make me so happy. I would cry.
Who should win Defensive Player of the Year? I would go T.J. Watt.
Yeah.
Wow. Trevor looks like a hater of one of yours. Is in there.
Legion. Do you remember Legion from Twitter? He's here.
Yeah.
He's coming to confront you.
Don't-
That looks like a girl.
I don't know who it is.
Isn't that long hair?
Trevor, do you have anything to say about Justin Herbert being elite right now?
I don't understand like what he did to. I mean, he flashed elite potential his first year, and then like maybe some his second year, but like what in the last 2 years has like shown elite? Like elite what? Anything mental, physical, anything?
Elite talent.
Elite hair. Sure.
Miles Garrett, Defensive Player of the Year.
What'd you say?
Miles Garrett.
That's fair.
He had a little better stats.
Well, I mean, hold on. I want to check something real quick.
All right, last one. While Zach's checking, who'd you rather have a quarterback next season if you had to pick one, Stafford or Rodgers?
Dak is trying to see if he has a case to give it to Josh Allen.
Oh, he definitely is.
No, I'm not. That's
What is
ridiculous.
it? If you had to pick one at quarterback next season, Stafford or Rodgers? I'm going Stafford. I think Rodgers is cooked. Sadly, dude. Sadly. We'll see.
You mean like in their situation, who's going to do better?
Yeah, sure.
Rodgers.
Listen, the defensive player of the year should go to the guy that made the biggest impact on the field, okay? And no one made a bigger impact on the football field than Foyesade Oluokun with 184 tackles for the third year in a row, the leading tackle leader in the NFL.
Who? I'm just kidding.
The most solo tackles in the NFL, Zach.
Huh?
Number 1 in solo tackles in the NFL.
Is it Nick Bolton?
Oluokun.
No, Nick Bolton's number 1 in solo.
What does he have?
99 solo tackles.
Oh,
Foye has 97 solo tackles.
well, close enough. Nick Bolton probably cheated on all of them, so.
But combined tackles, Foye's got him by 4. So,
No one beats Foyesade Oluokun.
dude, he's a tackle leader for 3 years in a row. Give him something, please.
What does that mean?
Give him he's the tackle leader for 3 years in a row. That's something.
Guy's a wizard at making tackles.
I guess.
He's the second best linebacker in football. Roquan Smith is a close third.
Roquan Smith is better than Foyesade Oluokun.
No, you're just a hater.
No,
You're just a hater. Just because the Ravens defense is better than the Jacks defense does not mean that Roquan Smith is a better linebacker.
The Ravens defense got better because Roquan Smith went there.
What are we doing?
This is the same man that said Tyrod Taylor was a top 5 quarterback like 30 minutes ago.
Listen, he wins. He wins. He wins everywhere he goes. You could have put it. I guarantee you, Carolina are in the playoffs today if Tyrod Taylor was their starting quarterback. I would guarantee you.
Can you please make a quote for that? Please.
I will quote it. I'll put it on Twitter too. I'll send you the video.
Make a shirt for that, Zach, because jeez. All right, that's it for our Fire. Follow us on Twitter, Barely Football. See all those tweets before they come out on the show. All right.
Anything you guys want to plug before we head out?
Yes, I mean to do this at the beginning of every episode, but I get too overwhelmed and excited. So I forget. But I wanted to shout out a couple of our other wings at the network, the Barely Hockey Podcast, putting out content every week. Follow them on Twitter at Barely Hockey. If you're into hockey, check out the Barely Hockey Podcast as well as the Barely Hoops Podcast. Shout out to those guys doing some work over there. Just put a podcast out yesterday. So if you're into NBA basketball or college basketball, check out the Barely Hoops Podcast. That's all I got. Ooh, my eyes hurt, dude.
Follow me on Twitter, Barely Carey. I give great takes 24/7, 365. I would never troll my lifetime.
That's a lie. You're just lying. Lying straight to our audience faces. Good. Do you want to plug your Twitter or anything?
Yeah, it's in my name. Packers_season 3. Nobody knows I'm a girl, or most people don't know I'm a girl. So, but I still have good takes, even if I am a girl.
Girls with good taste.
Period. Thank you.
Alrighty. And because it is the wintry season and it's cold outside and currently raining everywhere in the country, now's a really good time for you to pick up.
It isn't raining here in Florida.
It's raining everywhere. Now's a great time to pick up some Barely merch. We got little beanies. We got hoodies. We got everything you could ever desire. We got pint glasses, Beerly hockey. So if any of that interests you, you can go to beerlysports.greaterspring.com and find all of that there. You can follow me on Twitter at BeerlyZach. We're gonna turn it around next year. The Jacks are gonna turn around next year. Book it. Unless they don't fire Press Taylor. All right. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Why is Cam Reddish still starting?
What?
Dude, get